information, because now that we know we here on the sixth day, on the year 6,000, now we need to see what happened from that day when man was created. I want to get into your first, we won't get it here into the first book of Adam and Eve. You would know about it to be in the lost books of Eden, okay? And we're going to turn that book to chapter 3, and we're going to read verse 1 through 18. And you can take that on, my brother.
All right. First book of Adam and Eve, chapter 1, or chapter 3, verse 1.
Oh, excuse me. I also, if you don't have this, it's in your PDF, word for word, print for print, so you can follow along. Again, if you don't have a PDF, Solomon Deval Israel be coming across the screen. You can hit me up. I'll send you a copy. You can follow along with us, because I know the Adam and Eve book is kind of rare out here to those that's just really coming into the truth. So, hit me up and I'll send that out to you ASAP. Sure.
The Most High said to Adam, I have ordained on this earth days and years.
He said to Adam, he ordained on the earth days and years. Okay?
And thou and thy seed shall dwell and walk in it until the days and years are fulfilled, when I shall send the word that created thee and against which thou hast transgressed, the word that had thee come out of the garden and raised thee when thou wast fallen. Yea, the word that will again save thee when the 5 days and have been fulfilled.
The how many days?
5 days and a half are fulfilled.
Okay.
But when Adam heard these words from the Most High, and of the great 5 days and a half, he did not understand the meaning of them. For Adam was thinking that there would be but 5 days and a half for him to the end of the world. And Adam wept and prayed to the Most High to explain it to him. Then the Most High, in his mercy for Adam, who was made after his own image, similitude, explained to him that these were 5,500 years, and how one would then come and save him and his seed.
So now the Most High just explained to Adam that 5.5 days equals 5,500 years. So if Adam was born on the 6th day, and 5 days means 5,500 years, then wouldn't that be safe to say that the first 6 days had to be 6,000 years?
6,000 years. That's
right. So how could Adam? Because you couldn't just jump straight to 5,500, could you?
No, you couldn't.
You got to have something before and after, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So therefore, now that we know that Ahiah was telling Adam, because we know Adam was born in the 6th day, right?
That's it.
And he was telling Adam that he wasn't going to get back into the garden until after 5.5 days were fulfilled. Well, if Adam was born in the 6th day, and this happened exactly when he was born, 5.5 days in 5,500 years, would that not be 11.5 or 11,500, or what Esau may call the year 1500?
Exactly.
Well, being that ain't nothing happened, that couldn't have been the beginning of the 6th day.
No way.
So if he told him, 5.5, would it be safe to say that, hey, that had to happen like in the year 6,500?
That's it.
Because we passed the 1500s or 11,500, and now we on to the 12th day, where we signifying and seeing the signs, and most of us know we seeing the signs.
Exactly.
So I just want to bring that forth because the Most High told Adam that he couldn't get back in the garden till after 5.5 days, 5,500 years. That right there should give you a little information where we are in time.
It could have even been longer from that point perspective, because we look at that he had transgressed against the Most High, so that took time for him to come out of the garden.
That's right. That's right. And what do you think, that Adam named all them animals in one day?
No.
That got to be a course through time.
Through time, yes.
So I would think Adam probably would have been about, 500 years old?
Yeah, exactly.
before he was taken out the garden. So he did do some work and till the land. Before he ate the apple and transgressed and stuff. Some years went by.
Some years definitely went by.
Okay. Okay, and we're gonna skip down into Adam and Eve to verse 16, and we're gonna go right into chapter 7.
Okay. Verse 16, and the Most High said to Adam, I told thee that at the end of the 5 days and a half I will send my word and save thee.
Okay. Turn your books to Adam and Eve, first book, chapter 7, verse 1 through 9. Yeah. And we're going to start at verse 2.
Verse 2. Then the Most High had pity on them and said, O Adam, I have made my covenant with thee.
And he also made a covenant with Adam as well, which makes sense being the first man on the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I will not turn from it, neither will I let thee return to the garden until my covenant of the great 5 days and a half is fulfilled.
Okay, from that point I want to drop on down to verse 7.
When the Most High heard these words from Adam, he had pity on him and felt that he had truly said the beast of the field would rise and devour him and Eve, because he and the Most High was angry with him, too, on account of their transgression. Then the Most High commanded the beast and the birds and all that moves upon the earth to come to Adam and to be familiar with him, and not to trouble him and Eve, nor yet any of good and righteous among their posterity. All right. Then the beast did obeisance to Adam, according to the commandment of God, except the serpent against which God had wrought.
So I put that in there to show more time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because the way people were talking, if all of them was just based on days without them counting, we are lined up with the same of the Most High and the earth, then where would all these things be able to take place? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's signifying more that there is definitely a separation from the heavens and the earth. Mm-hmm. He's telling you 5.5 days, 5,500 years. So the heavens is not even dealing with months.
Not even dealing with them.
They ain't even in the months yet. Mm-hmm. We already up to 12,000 years. Mm-hmm. And we're going to prove that with more scriptures. Turn your books in your Adam and Eve, chapter 13, and we're in the verses 1 through 21. We're going to skip through a little bit because we got a little more to bring forth. But let's get into some of what the Most High was saying also. Because the Adam and Eve brought forth a lot of time information. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think a lot of us missed it. Because a lot of us wasn't really turned on to that book.
That's it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to start on chapter 13, verses 1 through 21.
Right.
This is the fall of Adam. Then when the Most High, who is merciful and full of pity, heard Adam's voice, he said unto him, O Adam, so long as good angel was obedient to me, a bright light rested on him and on his host. But when he transgressed my commandment, I deprived him on that bright nature, and he became dark. And when he was in heaven, in the realms of light, he knew not of darkness. So
we didn't even know about the darkness.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
We didn't even know about darkness. And my brother, as he keep reading, you want to understand why this is in there. Because this is all signifying with time, where time originally came from. It came from the transgression of Adam. Read.
But when he transgressed...
Well, let me take that back. Time was there. Time wasn't known to man, okay, until Adam transgressed. And that's when Most High started explaining to him time with darkness and light.
Yeah, that's one good point, brother, because we were actually living in the spirit of the Most High. We weren't actually dealing with the realm of the earth.
That's right. Yeah. Though we lived on the earth.
We had no conscience.
That's right. We had no conscience. We wasn't, even though the Most High knew it was the year 6,000, mm-hmm. We weren't even thinking about the year 6,000. No. And you will see that as we read further.
but he